Welcome back, guys, to a new episode of Career Mode. Today, we're in Hungary, also known as Monaco, but without the walls. For the first ever time, I have a resurgence of hope that we can win a F2 race, because Hungary is the best track for me, if not the second best track for me when it comes to FX Racer related games. So I have high expectations, a podium minimum. I don't want nothing else. That's just the podium. Top 10 in qualifying. Very interesting. Ollie, first ever time, qualifies on pole. Has been very close to winning. Just can't finish the races. Has started second, third, but just is never able to pass first. Just never able to get that win. Is this the day? Mighty in second. He won about 2 rounds ago in Korea, so that was another front row start for him. Antonio Giovinazzi in third, SVG in fourth, and David Schumacher, our championship leader, in fifth. Teo Porcher in sixth, Nikita Mazepin in seventh, Nicholas Latifi in eighth, Ryan Blaney, not a road course ringer, 2020 NASCAR championship, so he's the oval guy, ninth place in Honda Ball, the guy in Gran Turismo, 10th place. So that is our top 10. You can see 11th through 19th, and also me, who's in 20th. Anyways, let's hop into the race. Hardest difficulty, hardest settings. Podium or nothing, man. I need to get a podium. I've not had one single podium this whole entire season, and I'm looking to get one here and today. Red lights, and away we go. This game is pretty yellowed, so there's some bugs at the start of the race you have to kind of just deal with. If you want a realistic experience for Formula Unlimited racing, then you have to get the AI about a 3, 4, maybe even higher depending on the circuit. But usually you want to get the AI 5, 6 second head start because they will stack up. So just how the AI works. It's very annoying and it's very unrealistic when you're try-harding and trying to grind for credits. Traditionally, this is actually a pretty decent track for AI, traditionally anyways, on these FX Racer games. Usually, the player is favored towards most tracks, but such one of the tracks that the AI can hold their own on, at least for some bit. We also came off a lot of controversies, and a lot of drivers are just not happy with us, and one of them is Dev, who openly admitted it, that he just does not care how he races. I talked to him in an interview. We were interviewed after the race, after the British GP. He just said he does not care. He just did not care. And that's how he feels. That's how I'm gonna race him side by side up to 18th now. Gained 2 spots off the restart, pretty nice. Could be better. We are aiming for a 20 team because he's passing with off guard. Also the DRS is on the what you call it, on the straightaway coming to T2, not turns 2, not what you call it, turns 1, which is rude, but you only get 1 DRS zone per track. You don't get a bunch. I don't know why, but it's weird that the game maker put it on the bro, I can't speak today. Anyways, side by side with this here, side by side, very close quarters. I'm gonna go up to 17th. Now in the back of Nickel Breeze, gonna look up the inside, leave all the space. He's still trying to hold around the outside. No, you can't. Up to 16th. Now on the back of Roman Stanek. Remember, he almost made me do an aeroplane crash. We were going at 367 miles per hour. And he spun me around. I thought I was gonna go flying, honestly with you. Luckily, I didn't. Or did not go off the ground, which I'm glad it did not. So somehow. Around the outside of Roman Stanek. Once again, closes me out. We're gonna use this DRS now. Coming in the turns too. Look up the inside. Oh, well, actually the outside. This could be a nice and easy move. So pretty decent start, no contact, pretty clean so far. Drivers up and acting right, leaving the space. Hopefully it will stay like that for the rest of the race. Just have a clean race on the back of Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is one of the guys that are just like, it's just like, he's quiet, but then he will make a loud shout out of nowhere just by making contact with you. Like, in the points right now, side by side with one of our contestants of why. Try to hold it around the outside, actually go deep, go wide. Now we're still side by side. I think we're just barely clear. Yes, we are. Wise gonna try to defend. He's gonna try to do the flip back. Oh shoot, I cut the corner too much. I have to let go time. If you cut the corner, you can't get a penalty. I'm gonna have to let wide. Lance's gonna try to make an attack on me. Not be able to work though. Have a great run on wide. Can we be able to pass him? All of this time, Wise been holding us up for a long time now. I'm gonna look up the inside, or the outside lane for this corner actually. Wow, the outside, what a move! He broke very early. I did kind of pinch him, but I didn't expect him to break that early. Thought we put up more of a fight, but great move. That's just all you need, just a little break, just a little mistake from the driver. On the back of one of our other contestants, David Martin. He's been very silent, very quiet. He's pretty fast, pretty consistent, considering placements. He's not like a standout guy. I feel like, yeah, some of these guys are F1 potential, definitely. But can they, the F1 potential, but can they hold their own in F1 for long periods of season? That is the question. Definitely F1 potential in some of these guys, not all. It's very obvious who is not, but who is like just who it can just hold their own in F1? David Martin goes very wide. Actually had such a bad run that Y might be able to attack me. Yes, actually, yes, the DRS, especially was able to stay within the second and defend this inside lane. I'm gonna try to look around my outside. I'm not gonna give it to him. Okay, we're just gonna hold him off for now. So still in 13th and it's on lap 5. Almost came to the halfway mark. Now on the back of David Martin again. He made a couple mistakes with the corners. Maybe look around the outside. Do side by side, great racing. Couldn't hold it around the outside though. Maybe we do a switch back here. Just send one up the inside of David Martin. What a move! He got spooked by that. By so much, no contact. There was no contact move or whatever. He was just completely spooked by the move. What a dive bomb! Did not expect a move from that far back. Now we're side by side with Valtteri Bottas. Send one up the inside. Valtteri Bottas. Oh, Valtteri Bottas goes wide. What happened there? Did he spin? Did we make contact? It didn't look like we made contact at all. I didn't even hear the sound effect for the contact noise. So I don't think we made contact. It was just a personal mistake from him. Guess he just wasn't expecting the move to be done from that far back. I guess not. Oh, looking up the inside of Han Madden, bro. He goes wide. He goes deep. We also do the same. It was spun him around. Almost did a Kimi Antonelli in Austria. My God. Very close moment there. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just those little tiny mistakes can cause a big chain reaction. Now up to finally in the points. On the back of the 2020 NASCAR Championship. There's only one number. Even though yes, he's the 2020 NASCAR Championship, he's not a road course. He's only won about one road course ever in his whole entire career, and that was kind of making. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The 2018 Roval Charlotte, that was kind of mental. R.I.P. Jimmy Johnson's playoff hopes that race. And yeah, it was very Mickey, but skill to act upon luck. So even if it was Mickey, he needed skill to be in the position he needed to take that win. So can't really discredit him too much. At the DRS though, gonna look up the inside. Great move. We're actually up the inside of Nicholas Latifi. who also goes very deep into that corner. I mean, out of everyone here, I think she knows about the unbreaking capabilities of me. I mean, I think when it comes to like dive bombs, I've definitely done the most on Nicholas Latifi. I think I've gone I think I dive bombed him 4 races straight in a row, I believe. Yeah, I think I dive bombed him 4 races straight in a row and made the pass, clean pass, by the way. So, out of everyone here, you should probably know the breaking capabilities of me. Got a great run on him, though. He's sending very fast slaps, faster than the leaders. That just shows us the pace of us right now. You look at the inside, Nicholas Latifi is going to defend the inside. 3 laps to go, fighting for P8. A great run, Nicholas Latifi going to look up the inside from the outside lane for this next corner. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you can not tell, but I was not born when this game was created, so I don't know if it's a different configuration of Hungary, and I'm just like completely getting the corners wrong, or it's just like the game track is just absolutely, I don't know which one it is, but if it is a different configuration of Hungary, my bad. Oh, we made contact with Nikita Maz's spin. We were trying to do a switch back, and he goes wide and just. We spun him around. Now we make contact with Nicholas Latifi. He sends one on my inside, and we do a spin for 10 seconds. Like 4 or 5 seconds between spots. What happens there? What just happened there? Excuse me? Like, what just happened there? Like, what actually just happened? Yeah, I try to perform a switchback on Nikita Maz's spin. He goes deep and just spins off of him. Then Nicholas Latifi just sends one up the inside. He does the same thing as Nikita, but this time he was just actually making a move and just goes too deep. Now looking on now trying to go side by side with Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney basically just pushed me to the grass there. My God. This just happened so fast, I couldn't even speak. I couldn't get the words out. We still might have a chance at top 5. I don't think a podium, but after those 2 incidents. But my goodness, this just brings me downhill. It's so like F1, man, F2. This is so unexpected. Sometimes it could be much more funnier and exciting than F1 at times, dude. And that moment just showed how and why. Anyways, we got fastest left the race by a mile, a 1:11.47. Clearly the fastest driver of today. It's just like we couldn't get through this traffic good enough, and those 2 incidents that are probably going to cost us the top 5. Actually, who knows? Ever going to be able to pass Teo Porcher and I think David Schumacher. Almost made contact with Teo Porcher. We have the DRS though. Maybe we could be able to make a move, even if we're just a tad bit far back. Oh Jesus Christ! What is Teo Porcher doing now? He just moved under braking. Like, I'm not giving up position. He actually moved under braking. I have to take evasive action to avoid him. Like, what the heck? He just moved under braking. So stupid. Now in the back of David Schumacher. Are we going to be able to pass him for another top 5 finish? Yes, we are. I think we made a little contact. I don't know. Is he behind me? I don't know if he backed out. The AI did kind of do that for some reason. Oh, I thought that was this for some reason. I don't know. There's SVG. Come around to come forward us. I think David Schumacher. I hate when AI do that. That's so annoying. When AI just like back out so much. Great race here. Let's see the points.